You walk into your living room, you sink into the sofa to finally switch off. And somehow you just can't get comfortable. You plump the cushions, you tidy up, and it still feels off. And you can't tell why. 9 times out of 10, it's nothing to do with your sofa, your colors, or your taste. In fact, it's about your layout, the way everything in the room is arranged. I've put together 6 of the worst layout mistakes that quietly make it impossible to relax in the one room that's meant to be your escape. At least one of them is in your living room right now. And there are a couple of mistakes that almost everyone makes while they're completely convinced they're doing it right. Hi there, I'm Lorenzo, your Italian architect based in London and founder of Centioni Architects. Oh, we all love mistakes, don't we? Let's get straight into it. Mistake 1. Seating that can't hold a conversation. Look at the position of your sofa and chairs. If everything is lined up facing the TV, or your 2 sofas are marooned on opposite sides of a big room, then the space is telling everyone to stay apart. The thing is that we feel this even if we can't name it. A living room's real job is connection, and when the seating fights that, you never quite settle, because the room feels socially cold. Fortunately, the fix is relatively simple. Pull your main seats closer, angle them slightly toward each other, and aim for roughly an arm's length to a meter between them. Close enough to talk without raising your voice. The moment people can comfortably face each other, the whole room relaxes. And so do you. Mistake 2. Designing in plan, not at eye level. Probably not a lot of people think about this mistake, not even designers like me. You design your living room looking down at it, like a floor plan, right? Sofa here, chairs there, everything arranged from above. But you don't live in it from above. You live in it sitting down at eye level. And when everything sits at the same low height, sofa, chairs, coffee table, all hovering around knee level, your eye has nothing to climb and nowhere to travel. So the whole room reads as flat. A flat room quietly feels restless, that's the thing. Again, even if you can't say why or how. Well, now you know how actually now, hopefully. The fix is to think in layers, not just on the floor, bring it in height. A tall lamp, for example, or maybe you can use a bookshelf or a big piece of art. A plant that reaches up, like this one I've got here, which is absolutely my favorite one. Give your eye a journey from low to high, and the room will feel instantly calmer and more grounded, because now it works at the level you live at. Mistake 3. Letting the TV run the room. Don't let your TV screen run the entire room. Seriously. Walk into most living rooms and you can tell instantly every seat's aimed at the screen, right? Like crows in a cinema. I get it, we all watch TV, but when the whole layout bows to the television, the room stops being a place to relax and becomes a place to stare. No spot to sit and talk, no corner to read, no reason to be in there unless something's on. The fix isn't to hide the TV, it's to stop letting it dictate everything else. Build a comfortable conversation area first, then make the screen watchable from it. And getting the TV in exactly the right place is its own art. I made a whole video about TV placement, so please go and check it out. I think you might find it quite worth it. The bigger point is this one here. Design your room for living first and then for watching TV and entertainment. Trust me. Mistake 4. Nothing for the room to gather around. I bet in your living room there's nothing to gather around. Look at your main seating. Is it arranged in relation to something, or is it just floating in the middle of the floor? When a sofa sits against a blank, empty wall with nothing of weight near it, the whole arrangement feels untethered. Your eye has nowhere to rest. And a room your eye can settle on is a room you can settle on. The fix is to give your seating a real anchor, something with visual weight to sit in relation to. A large piece of art, which obviously needs to be properly sized. A sculpture or a striking object on a console. Or best of all, an architectural feature like a fireplace. In many houses I've seen in London, they do have already a fireplace, which is lovely. Just take the most out of it, really. You could anchor the seating to that one element and the floating furniture suddenly reads as a single, deliberate, grounded space. Like it was always meant to be there. Mistake 5. Fighting the focal point. Do not ignore, or even worse, fight the room's focal point. Every living room has a natural star. As I said before, that could be a fireplace, or maybe a big window with a view, or a striking feature wall. The mistake is having 2 or even 3 competing against each other as opposed to one single one that you cherish and it's your best focal point of the house. The room feels tense and you can't say why. Well, I'm telling you, it's because your eye is being pulled 3 ways at once. Pick one main focal point and let the seating gently orient toward it. No, I'm not talking about the television, okay? Hopefully that's now stuck in your mind. Do not place a massive screen as your focal point. We sorted that one earlier, didn't we? I mean the room's architectural style. Give the space one clear center of gravity and it immediately feels calm. Mistake 6. Getting the scale wrong. Now, scale is a big problem. Yes, it's an architect telling you that, but honestly, based on my own experience, a lot of people get the scale of the furniture wrong. Either the furniture is too big, an enormous sofa swallowing the mother's room, so you're forever squeezing past it, or it's too small, a few dainty pieces floating in a space too large for them, so the room feels bare and cold. None of these options lets you relax, because both of them feel out of balance the second you walk in. Before you buy anything, tape the footprint onto the floor and live with it for a few days. Yes, match the weight of the furniture to the size of the room. The thing is, when the scale is right, I promise you'll stop noticing furniture. And that's exactly the point I'm trying to make. Thanks for watching the video. If your living room has never quite let you relax, go back and check these 6 mistakes. I'm sure you'll be guilty of at least 1 or 2 of them. And please let me know in the comment section which one you think already you're guilty of. I read them all. If this video helped you and you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I post weekly, so until the next one, ciao.